this is where the big
Big
owl
eyes.
is.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
You guys just come on back here by the bench and you get to see
That's a big word.
the great horned owl. Now you saw how little the screech owl is. That's like the baby version of this owl here. This owl is the biggest, most powerful owl that's around in this area. He has more power in his talons than an eagle does. Those talons,
big claws.
this talons is what he uses to grab his prey with. They're called birds of prey because they prey upon animals and they grab them up.
Yep, that's how he grabs his food.
He grabs them with his talons.
What's the other one that flies?
That one's one of his friends in there. There's actually two others in there also. But
He's really cute.
no, unfortunately, federal law won't let you pet them because they are dangerous. These talons can actually kill a person. That's how sharp they are and how powerful. And his
They are
bill,
really cute.
yep, but very dangerous though. His bill can take my finger off just like that, unfortunately. They're called the great horned owls because they have these ear tufts like this. But this
Don't
is
they twist their head like all the way to the back?
they can't do it all the way around, but they can do it about 2/3 of the way around.
They have to turn their heads because they can't move their eyes. Their eyes don't move in their head, so they have to turn their heads
See,
to see.
that's a neat little thing that they have is when they're flying. See the clear membrane that pops out?
Yeah, sure did.
Did you find him last night?
No, he's actually been with us for about 18 years. And somebody was real mean, and what they did is they trapped him in a live trap. And if you see his one wing is real big and his other wing is real small, somebody actually was real mean and they took part of his wing from him. And it won't grow back. So unfortunately he can't fly. So that's why he's with us permanently. But his ears, this is called his ear tufts, but his ears are actually underneath his facial disc. And one's right here and one's right here. But one's higher and one's lower, so he can actually hear better and he can hunt just with hearing.
So,
How long does it take for you, the way you're handling him now? Obviously, all of us, none of us can do that.
Right.
How long is it taking you to build his confidence toward you? And
This particular species you can raise from day one, and you can never manage them properly. They are so aggressive when they mature at 5 years old. They are dangerous, extremely dangerous. Normally, you're only allowed 2 birds, which we give state and federal grants. And by federal law, you're supposed to, one person has a spotter and one person has a cleaner because they are that dangerous. They can strike down at you and literally kill you with one strike.
what's your name?
Keith. But I'm permitted to go in by myself. And this was a case that she came to us as a cruelty at a year and a half old. And at that point, she's already learned how to hunt and the parents are running her off. Well, at that age, you never can manage them. I mean, absolutely never. But what happened is we had another one that was having seizures. And they do mate for life. Even though they weren't mates, they were partners basically. And when we lost the other one, she went through and she was breaking perches. And then one day she came up and started nudging me on my leg when we put food in. And that's where it led from. We don't force the animals to do anything. We don't, like you see the gloving, I believe that's a form of control. We don't even do that. If the birds come up to us, we pay the attention to them, use them for education off premises. If they don't, there's plenty enough cage spaces that they stay. So with her, it's 1 in a billion.
you got a tremendous trust with her because she could, looks like she could take care of your neck in a minute or a second.
In an instant. And those talons, I mean, like Kenny was saying, this is the most powerful bird in the United States.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
eagle has 275 pounds per square inch. These guys are 550 pounds per square inch.
Yeah.
And if you notice though, when she came out, when I first picked her up, the talons were out, and all I had to do is like that, and she closes them right up. I basically, when she lost the other one, I guess I became like her mate to her. You know, and it's perfect because this is one that we take around to the schools and stuff. And we also teach the students that if this was a human, she'd be missing an arm. So instead of shut the doors on them, open the doors, make a difference.
Did you tell them the story about Hobie?
That's
No,
the only wing
she was actually, she was actually trapped in a live trap, and somebody took a big machete and they chopped it off with a machete.
So this one is a little arm?
Right. She's
Yep.
missing
Yep,
one of her
that's
arms.
little arm.
And she has one.
She only has like one wing.
So if she was a person, she'd only have one arm. She'd be walking around on crutches or a walker.
Okay, we'll go back.
So we always tell people, if you see someone like that, don't pick on them because they can't help the way they are. They just need a friend, that's all. Hobie's our little friend that we take to do programs. We take her out to the schools, and that way everybody gets to see an owl. Like you said, you never seen an owl before, so now you got a chance to see
Now,
one.
I can't let you keep these feathers because it's against federal law to have a feather even of these birds. But if you do, put it up against your face like that, and you can really feel how soft. And that's right off of her. This is just a feather that came.
How often do you pick her up like you just did here? Is that a daily thing? Or?
We do actually about 150
And
programs a year.
Do you have an eagle?
No, we don't
When
have
we do a
people right
tour
now.
program, we
We want to
handle
be
her and
soon,
take her
but
out.
not right now.
Do you have an